You know, the most politically charged issue during the time of creation and paradise was Adam and Eve partaking of the forbidden fruit. Di po ba? Kung meron media po noon, yun po ang headline. Eva, kinaan yung mansanas, binigay kay Adan. Di ba? Hindi ko alam paano i-feature yung ahas doon. But what did the Lord do, who is all-knowing? Sinabi ba niya, I condemn you? Sinabi ba sa inyo, mali, etc.? Hindi ba nagtanong muna siya, Adam and Eve, what did you do? Why are you hiding? Why are you ashamed? So is it too much to ask that you give Congress the opportunity to do the same? To ask all sides. Ano ba ang tamang ginawa ng ABS? Why should we give them another 25 years? Ano naman ang mali nila na dapat tanggalin natin sa kanila? Paano naman empleyado nila? Paano ang investments nila over the last 25 years? Totoo bang nakialam sa eleksyon o hindi? Importante ang freedom of press. Pero hindi ba importante din na ang eleksyon natin is free and fair? Na kahit sinong Pilipino, may pera man o wala, may equal chance? Pero if you only have 2 giant networks in our country and 95% of our people watch your news, and you can sway who you want them to vote for by just using one network, isn't that as much a threat to democracy as damaging the freedom of the press or freedom of speech? I echo the words of President Rodrigo Roa Duterte when he tells you, ABS-CBN, and also all the members of media, simply do your job. Do not fear, do your job. Call out injustice and corruption whenever you see it. Protect the weak from the powerful and give voice to the voiceless. This is your mandate. Kahit dito sa Kongreso, kung anong mali ang gagawin dito, i-report nyo. To speak truth freely and fearlessly to power. But beware, yes, beware, that you do not become the power that you hope to check. Huwag nyo din po i-underestimate ang power ninyo. Because kapag ka ginamit nyo yung network para sa injustice, multiplied to 1,000,000 times over. Walang laban din po ang biktima ng injustice sa inyo. Magkamali lang kayo sa news sa pangalan o yung bahay. Sira na reputasyon ng isang tao. Hindi na madaling ibalik yun. Some of your reporters, and let me emphasize again, some reporters or in the newsroom of ABS-CBN repeatedly say, di ba sabi mo, ikaw mismo ang mag-on ng transmitter kung sa pilitan isasara ang istasyon. Yes po, I said that right outside this hall. I said it based, of course, on the premise and on the promise of NTC and on my consultations na hindi isasara. But I did say it, na pagka pinatay, ako mismo mag-on. Pero ang sagot ko sa hamon nyo, hindi ba voluntarily pinatay nyo yung transmitter nyo? Wala pa naman nag-enforce dun eh. Pwede naman kayo pumunta sa korte. Pwede kayong humingi ng temporary restraining order habang nagro-broadcast pa kayo. Notice pa lang na sa inyo order. If the order is illegal, padalan mo ako order sa bahay na lumayas ako sa bahay ko. Alam kong bahay ko yon. Pupunta ako sa korte, hindi ako voluntary alis sa bahay. But I respect yung diskarte nyo. Yan ang naging strategy, yan ang decision nyo. Maybe you wanted to humble yourself before the law. Maybe gusto nyo magpaawa. Hindi ko alam. But I respect your decision. But kayo sa ilan lang naman, na paulit-ulit play, sinasabi, sabi mo, i-on mo eh. Paano ko i-on eh, kayo nagpatay? Pero ngayon, sa araw na to, para wala na tayong pagtalunan, para matapos na yung usapan, we will begin the process of turning on your transmitter by giving you a franchise until October 31, 2020. And we will not pass the buck. We will have the hearing, tatapusin namin to, at tao ang mag-judge kung dapat kayo bigyan o hindi ng prangkisa. Through this measure that we have filed today, I am now sponsoring, we will provide ABS with a provisional franchise or with a franchise a full-blooded franchise with limited period until October 31, 2020, within which both the House of Representatives and the Senate will hear the issues being raised for and against the renewal and assess with complete impartiality and fairness whether or not the network shall be granted a franchise for another 25 years. We cannot, in good conscience, sweep the accusation under the rug and proceed as if nothing happened. As we have always promised, these hearings will be fair, impartial, and above all, thorough. Again, mga kababayan, ang issue po ng Kongreso, timing lang po at fairness. Timing po. I was not willing to sacrifice the budget, the relief sa Taal, the relief that was going on sa tinamaan po ng mga lindol sa Mindanao. I was not willing to sacrifice po yung much-needed taxes na it ends up we needed it much more than we thought before because of this COVID-19. No? So timing and also fairness. Diba? Hindi naman pwede pong i-grant o wag i-grant nang hindi natin pinapakinggan lahat. Whatever the outcome of these hearings will be, there will be reforms. There must be not just a new but a better normal. Not only for ABS-CBN but for the entire media industry. And not only for the media but for us public servants. Kahit po dito tayo sa Kongreso, there has to be reforms. Crisis brings out the best and worst in people. But as Filipinos, I ask each one of you, can't we talk about what we believe in without bringing others down? Kailangan ba natin mag-insultuhan? Kailangan ba natin mag-alaskahan? Kailangan ba natin tawagin ang ibang tao na tanga o bobo? Can't we lift each other up with and in our debates? At this time of great peril, when the whole world is on the brink, it is really too much to ask that we hold off on the discussion of this issue and issues that are divisive, at least until we're able to take care of each other. So let me make it clear. Baka sabihin ng iba, pagkatapos mong sabihin XYZ about many people, sabihin mo, let's lift each other up. No, I recognize that every time we're put in a situation that very divisive ang ating issue, let's talk today about death penalty. Hindi tayo magiging divided. Let's talk today about divorce. Let's talk about abortion. Let's talk about constitutional change, federalism, which I very much believe in. Hindi ba magiging divisive? So ang sinasabi ko po, iwasan po natin ang pwedeng iwasan na divisive so we can take care of each other para hindi mapusok ang ating kalooban, para naman po okay lang sana alaskahan eh. Let's make each other laugh. Di ba? Pero yung mag-insultuhan po tayo, panoorin niyo po ang ibang bansa. US, Spain, Italy, China, sa nangyayari. Hindi ba bawat galaw nila, pati politika nila? Look at the US, for example. And this is my personal opinion. And I have great respect for the American system. But right before COVID, nag-impeachment sila. So imagine that time na imbis na nag-impeachment, nag-uusap sila. Republican at Democrats, Presidente at Congress, how to deal with COVID. They'd be in a much better place. So I don't want to look back in history and say, you know what, dahil popular sa ganito, binigay na lang namin yung 25 years. Or I don't want to say, because sila naman talaga may kasalanan, wag na natin ibigay. And then we look back in history and say, this could have been the time that we got united. Because even EDSA 1, 2, even if you include EDSA 3, there was people power, but we were not united. It's more that there was a majority opinion over a minority opinion. Can we not now come up with a consensus? A consensus so that we can move in leaps and bounds and take care of our people. Some say that politics is the art of getting and doing what is popular. Some say it is the science of avoiding what is difficult. The 18th Congress says to our people today that politics is the commitment to doing what is right. And definitely now more than ever, we have to do what is right for our people, for our nation. God bless Congress, God bless the Philippines. Salamat sa ating mga colleagues.
Mr. Floor Leader.